everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a hair review on the hair that I'm currently wearing. Yes, I have finally gotten new hair. You guys know that I have been wearing the same couple of wig units for several months now because they were such great quality that I just couldn't get enough of them, and I had been wearing them on my channel for quite some time and I just didn't have a desire to get new hair. So the hair that I am wearing right now is from Valencia Rose, and it is in the texture Cambodian straight, and I have on a 12-inch frontal, a 14-inch bundle, and a 16-inch bundle. Now let me talk to you guys a little bit about the inches that I'm wearing. So I have cut this hair quite a bit, and I kind of did a blunt cut on the bottom, but I also kind of layered it towards the blunt cut. So it's probably not going to look like completely straight across because I also put like some long layers in it. And I'll tell you guys why I ended up cutting the hair. So I purchased this hair using a bundle deal. So I purchased 3 bundles and got a free frontal. I already knew that I probably only needed 2 bundles of hair because when I created my big wavy unit, also from Valencia Rose, I only used 2 bundles of hair. However, the frontals are so expensive, like they're like $250 maybe. They're so expensive that I did not want to pass up the opportunity to get a free frontal. So I decided to go with the bundle deal, get the 3 bundles, and then I'd just have an extra bundle for later, and then I'd get the free frontal. Because the frontal was free, they sent you the shortest inches, and I actually wrote in a request, can you please give me a 16-inch and I'll pay the difference, but you know that was not going to fly. So they sent me a 12-inch frontal, and I don't really like 12-inch frontals unless I'm wearing it with shorter hair, but I thought let me get it and try. So when I sewed this unit, I felt like I looked like Billy Ray Cyrus. I felt like I had big hair up here and it was long down here and it was like a long mullet. So that was not gonna work. So I cut a couple of inches, and I thought that that was gonna be enough, and then I kind of layered it a little bit, and I filmed a video with the hair. I'll just insert a clip of one of the videos that I filmed with the hair looking the way that it did before I cut it. Okay, so you guys see here that the frontal, I just didn't like it. You guys might have thought it looked fine, but I didn't like it like that. And I was actually going to come in and just cut it in a bob. I was like, I'm just gonna chop it all off. But I said no. So I decided to just kind of cut some layers in the hair and wear it totally different than the way I intended on wearing it, or at least for today's video. I'm going to continue to try to see if I can get the look that I want to achieve with this hair being straight, but when I wore it straight, I just wasn't feeling the look that I was able to come up with. So I cut several layers in it, trying anything that I can to kind of work with this shorter frontal. And I put these loose curls. I was going for a loose curl, not so put together kind of look. So much that I honestly did not curl the bottom all that much. All I did was take the flat iron and just kind of bump these ends under a little bit so that they wouldn't look so harsh. And I did not flat iron any of the hair right in this area or curl it. I just tried to curl here and put a few loose curls in the back, and I just wanted to see what it would look like with minimal effort. So I'm liking the hair a lot better now. Now that I have layered it and kind of come up with this kind of vibe, I'm liking the hair better. So now on to the hair itself, and I really hope that you guys will stay tuned throughout the whole video so that I can talk to you about this texture, because this texture is not what I expected for Cambodian straight hair. This hair is very weighted or heavy, and when I say heavy, I don't mean that the unit itself is super heavy, because remember I only have 2 bundles and a frontal, so the unit is not extremely heavy to me, but the hair, like the individual strands of hair, are very thick. And I can't really explain it other than, like, when I was sewing the unit, it felt very thick. And when I was sewing this area, you guys may know, if you create wig units, that as you get closer to the top, you really want to get your tracks closer together, because you don't want the wind to blow, and this is an area of your head that people see, or if they're sitting behind you, they see that area, and you don't want tracks or the cap or anything showing through the hair. So you really want to make sure that you are sewing it a little tighter. Well, I noticed when I was sewing it that I kind of wasn't paying attention, and there was a big gap, like maybe this big, between the tracks. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to go back and fill in a track. Well, not necessary, because the hair is so thick back here that there's no way you can see anything. Like, the hair is so thick. And any other type of texture, like my Brazilian textures and all that, the hair is much more fine. And this is a surprise, because my Cambodian big wavy hair, I told you guys over and over again when I reviewed that the hair texture felt so fine, and it was very flowy and soft. It had texture, so it wasn't really silky, but it was fine. I can't explain it, but it felt fine. Whereas this hair feels very heavy. Like, to me, if the wind were to blow right now, the hair is not going to move, or it's not going to move very much. It's not going to, like, the wind's not going to catch the hair. You know how the bundles will just flow all in your face? That's not going to happen with this hair. Like, it's just going to stay still. So some people may think, yeah, this is my texture. This hair is going to feel more like African American hair. It's going to be weighted and look more like African American hair, and that is awesome. But it wasn't what I expected. This hair is thick and it's dense. So I wanted to give a very thorough review of this hair, because when I purchased the hair, just based on reviews that I had seen, I didn't really get that. Like, I didn't think that it was gonna feel like this. I want to have a review out there that you guys can watch and really know and understand what the hair is gonna be like when you receive it, so that you will not be surprised. This hair is probably truly like a 1B to a 1. It is darker than Brazilian texture. And I like that. I like changing it up in that way. It doesn't always have to be a lighter color, but you just need to know that the hair has a very deep brown. It's a dark brown. Let me tell you guys how I wear my frontals. I don't do what everybody else does. I don't do all this customizing, because I just don't want to. My hair blends pretty well with my closures and frontals. So what I do is I leave out just a little bit. See, my frontal doesn't start till maybe right here. So I leave out like a strand of hair here, one little strand. And I leave out like a little bit, like this little bit. There's a little bit here that's my hair. And then I just take my hair and I just swoop it over the frontal. I do it that way. And I just kind of blend my hair with the frontal. Okay, I'm getting closer here so that you can see the texture. This is the texture. If you're looking for hair that looks more like African American hair, you may like this texture a lot. Okay, if you cut a few layers in it, it will hold a curl decent enough. But I'm not sure yet whether it's going to hold really full curls, and I don't know how I will continue to wear this hair in the future. If I do curl it and curl tight curls, I will let you guys know how it holds up. I think this is going to be a very good unit to wear to work. It's going to be perfect for every day. It's not too overwhelming. I think that I'm going to like it a lot. Everything about the hair is great. Like, the hair quality is good. It seems like it is virgin hair. Everything about this hair is awesome. It's just a different texture than I was expecting, and the frontal length is just not my favorite. And I had to do more to kind of blend it together so that it wasn't so mullety. That's not really a word, but so that it did not look like a mullet on top of my head. Okay, so in my bundle deal, I got a third bundle. Remember, Cambodian straight hair. This was the third bundle. This does not look like straight hair. So, you know, when I got the hair, I did not immediately make my unit. I bought this hair months ago. I don't even remember when I purchased it. But in the bundles, the hair looked and felt the same. The colors were a little bit different, but I couldn't really tell that the hair was going to be different. When I shampooed the hair and hung it to dry is when I noticed that this hair was wavy and the other hair was straight. Now, it was too late. I'd had it for some time. I wasn't going to call and complain about it. Plus, I knew I was probably only going to need 2 bundles of hair, so I was just going to have an extra bundle anyway. The problem is I don't know what this is, so if I want to buy another bundle of hair to go with it, so in a frontal or something later, I don't know what to buy because this is not straight hair. But I think I figured it out. Okay, so this, remember, that's my big wavy. This is the mystery bundle. The wave pattern is not the same. However, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's all wow. But the frontal wave pattern looks very similar to this. And look at how gorgeous this is. This bundle is beautiful. It's just not straight hair. And so I think this is body wave, just like my frontal, not the bundles. And the texture feels the same. Like this body wave texture feels like this texture. It's very soft and flowy and gorgeous. Just beautiful. If I decide to make another unit with a frontal, I'm just gonna go back. This is 14 inches. I'm gonna go back and order another bundle and a frontal in body wave and just pray for the best, because I do think that that's what this is. Also, just the normal stuff that people like to know. Shedding, I have seen some strands come out just when I'm shampooing this hair, but as far as just other times, it's not coming out as I'm combing it or brushing it and that kind of thing. I just saw a few strands when I shampoo the hair, but I will say that I think that this hair is minimal. It has minimal shedding, and it actually sheds less than my big wavy hair. So far so good with the shedding, and I have not had any matting or tangling so far. But remember, I've only put this unit on to kind of cut it. This is an initial review. I have not worn this hair anywhere yet, so we will see once I start wearing it how it will hold up. And I will try other styles, because again, I bought it so that I could wear it bone straight, but this hair is so thick that I just don't know if I'm able to get that sleek look that I want. But I will try flat ironing it again to see if I can get that look. But if I can't get the look that I want, this one will do just fine. Alright everyone, so this concludes my video for today, and if you found it to be helpful, please like this video. And also, if I left anything out or if you have questions, please make sure that you leave that in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, come on and join the family and subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. So I'll be coming back to you guys again very soon with new videos. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.